Hey guys, this is dboorN here with NetcodeGuides.com. Today we're doing a demo review for Roar. And this round here, this nade is not, I can promise you, this nade is not that crucial. You did 6 damage and 17 damage. So I can promise you that that nade was not crucial enough to give your spot away. Mainly because not only, was that just, like a bad spot to be in, but in this game, the way nades work, it's like, as you can see, like it was a decent nade that you threw, but as you can see, the damage was not significant at all. So with the amount of time it takes to pull out a nade and throw it, coupled with the fact that, it has to be extremely well placed for it to do any, notable damage, it's just not worth having, your nade out. So for me, like, it's something I had to personally get used to and get into a habit of, is keeping my gun out more times than not. And I've even started buying like mollies instead of nades because they can use them to clear out areas as opposed to just doing damage. Another thing I noticed is like you kind of panic a bit, especially with the 5.7. You kind of just spam shoot it, but kind of acknowledge like it's a 4v4. You have them pinched in. This guy's not even looking at you. You end up getting the kill, which is fine, but just take your time, tap a little bit, and even when you get like when you got like to this area here, start walking because like you don't want to give your spot away when you have them cornered in. A is completely clear. Like you've gotten so much information for your team that you kind of just want to like make use of it. And when that guy's not even looking at you, you just want to take your time, tap, and instantly kill him, as opposed to like struggling with like just panic shooting your 5.7. This round here, you're getting swarmed, and you kind of just like like I said on that round there, you have a habit of like panic spraying, especially with the silence Colt. I know you use it unsilenced, but this round, specifically, you had the silence Colt, so you knew like they were swarming. And you kind of like put yourself, first of all, in a really shitty spot here. But second of all, you kind of just like overcommitted to the kill. And two problems with that. I'm sure you noticed strafing pistolers are impossible to kill. They can just like, especially when they have Tech 9s, they just sprint across the map with unlimited ammo. More ammo than your rifle. And their accuracy is just as good. So you kind of like want to take your time with these kills. And like I said, firstly is put yourself in a better spot to where you're kind of safe, like you can kind of single out kills, whether that be from here, like you killed this guy here, you kind of like hide back in this area, whether that be like here you're holding the forklift angle, then you're holding this angle. It's kind of just like you want to create a bunch of 1v1 battles as opposed to fighting their entire team, because at that point it's just like a trade kill 1-for-1, and 1-for-1 kills are always going to favor the terrorists. This kind of ties into what I was talking about previously. He has no idea where you're at. You could be a variety of places. You could be not even close to the site, and you know exactly where he's at. He's in the site. So at that point, you have him cut off here. Like if you just walk up here, you have this entire. He has to be on the right side of here. As opposed to for him, like you could be anywhere. You could be like still rotating somewhere, and eventually you're gonna come here, 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 or here. Versus like I said, for you just have him closed in on the site. So earlier when you had flanked mid on that round with the 5.7, you just kind of need to acknowledge, places where you need to be stealthy in, like places that you have the upper hand, which was right here and was over there at mid. So like I said, just try to like take note of like situations where like they don't know where you're at, and you already have like a lot of information from them. So you had the upper hand in the round, and you gave your spot away. Like that flash didn't even do anything necessarily. So you gave your spot away for no reason. He just came out and killed you, and you didn't even have a chance to react because of Pika's advantage. So kind of let him make the move here. Like you're here, he doesn't know you're here. You can kind of walk in and kind of gate him while he's planting. Right here, you seem like really hesitant to take the site with your team. Like you kind of just like wait. They get one kill, and you already are watching the flank. Like it doesn't matter because they end up taking the site, but you're already watching the flank before the site's even taken. And when your teammates were already like up here like shooting, one guy had even died. They were up here like fighting people. You were kind of just like watching them play. When you need to be like involved in the round with them, go make sure the site's clear, and then come back to this spot. And likewise here again, you're gonna be with your teammate close A main. I think he even gets 2 kills, and you're still like slowly clearing super close angles. On this map, especially with the rotations as long as they are, you want to take advantage of these kills that he gets, because like for someone else to recover and actually reset and come pick up these guys' spots, it's gonna take like a significant amount of time. So you want to take advantage of that and get out and clear the site. So this guy gets 2 kills here. You're kind of just waiting for someone else to peek you, but you need to understand who he killed. And then you come out here, you're clearing like these super close angles where your teammates would have already seen them if they were there. So once he gets those 2 kills, like you want to take advantage of that, take the site, At this point, look where everyone's already at. All these CTs have already rotated to A before you're even out. Like you get killed in A main, and it's like these guys have already like retaken the site, but you guys never took it in general. Um, so like I was saying on the other round and this round as well, once these kills are gotten, like you just need to like go out and like even if there is another guy, just trade the kill and take the site, get the bomb planted, smoke off the choke points. This has been dboorN, NetcodeGuides.com, and I hope you learned something.